Welcome back to my creative era where I've decided I'm gonna do things that make me happy and that are fun because life is gonna be hard no matter what we do, so why not make it good where we can? I am Rachel, and in the previous vlog, I started my clown pants. I made the waistband for them, and in today's vlog, I get started cutting the leg pieces, and you're gonna get to see me perform some cringy sketch comedy. Put your freaking seatbelt on because we are diving in head first. And yes, you need to wear a seatbelt when you're diving for safety, obviously.
Okay, my friends, we are cutting these leg panels. Just to recap, I'm not using a pattern because I guess I'm just a rebel or something. Which is why you see me measuring these pants here, because pants are basically already a pattern, right? This is Tiggy. He's my curious boy, and I somehow didn't even see that he was playing with the tape measure. I guess I'm just so freaking laser focused. Just in the zone here, you know? I'm gonna be super honest about my experience here and let you know that measuring this took way longer than it probably should have. And I think it was because I just wanted to make sure I got the sizing right, and my brain was having a hard time comprehending the concept of a tapered pant leg. You know, it was just, I don't know, I was having a hard time doing anything that wasn't just straight. I mean, it was straight, but it was tapered in, right? And once you cut something, you can't uncut it. So I was just really kind of erring, how do you say it? On the side of bigger rather than smaller for these sections. Something revolutionary is occurring here, and I am writing down all the dimensions of the pant legs. I know, I'm shook. This isn't something I usually do with projects or if I'm cooking or something. There have been so many macrame projects where I really should have written down the measurements of the cord I was using, but I just didn't because that's the old me, you know? But this is the new me. I'm a changed woman. Welcome to me being a changed woman. And after all that measuring, I just kind of end up doing a broader outline of the pants that I was measuring. But I do take it out too far at the end here. It's not supposed to go out that far because the pants I'm making are a jogger style pants that are very similar to the ones that I'm measuring here. But again, my brain was just how do I do a tapered pant? And the answer is just follow the lines of the pants that I was measuring. But you know, sometimes you just don't think. At least me, sometimes I don't think. I don't know about you. I can't be the only one though, right? And here we go. The first cut is the deepest. Am I right? Am I right? I thought I was gonna do pockets.
I think I'm gonna do pockets too.
And to be completely honest, I just straight up forgot when I started cutting the legs. But I think it's actually for the best because sometimes I make things way more complicated than they need to be. And for my first project back on the sewing wagon, giddy up y'all, it's probably best to keep it simpler. But honestly, I don't know how long that's gonna last for me, you know, especially if you saw the tops that I want to make that go along with these pants, because I'm a convoluted girly, what can I say? And yeah, maybe in some of these clips you can see down my shirt too much, but is it really that big of a deal? Is it so shocking that I have breasts? Can we just let them exist, you know? Maybe next time I'll wear a different shirt, but for this time, can we just let them exist? It's fine. They're fine. Moving on to green. And Tiggy maintains that he is the star of the show. And I mean, he is. Just look at this guy. But don't tell him though, because we don't need that going to his head. The second cut is the second deepest. Am I right? Am I right?
Okay, I went out and did some deliveries.
Look at this face. It's a face only a mother could love. Let me just address this rogue shoe real quick because it does look crazy. The cat that has been the main feature of this video likes to close doors, so I use a freaking shoe as a door stopper.
And made really good money tonight. Every order that was coming in, I was like, dang, maybe the universe does have my back. So that's like very exciting to me. I cut the panels for the front, and I did decide that I'm gonna line it so that they have, I don't know if it's like durability, but it's just like, I don't know, just a little more layer between my body and the rest of the world. Oh, and I didn't like taper them in enough at the ends because I am doing kind of like a jogger style, so they need to be a little bit more tapered. So I tapered them in before I cut the lining pieces. I just used the same material for the lining because it was the same price as like a white cotton fabric would have been.
It was the same price because I'm using cheap fabric from Walmart, because that's what the budget is right now. So if you want to support a girly, like and subscribe.
We're gonna do the back panels now. The back side, they're gonna be different shapes. I mean, similar shape, but different sizes than the front ones. It can't just be identical because you got to make room for the dunk. So they're going to be a little bit higher in the back. Cut to me cutting stuff.
This is just more of the same you've already seen because I'm cutting 8 pieces total, 4 in the green, 4 in the orange, and these are the back panels, which just have more material here, which accommodates for the aforementioned donk. And after I'm done cutting these pieces, I will be all done cutting the leg panels. Yeah. Okay. It was at this moment that she realized she had f***ed up. And what had happened was, I purchased some fabric from the store and then decided I wanted to add another layer to the pants, the lining, after I started working with the material. So I went back to the store and got some more fabric. I was eager to get things going, so I didn't wash this new fabric. Because like I mentioned before, sometimes I just forget to think. And my brain decided to forget why you should wash new fabric before you work with it. And the reason you should wash fabric before you work with it is because it might shrink when it's washed. So if you make something with unwashed fabric and wash it after you've sewn it all together, it could come out a different size than when you made it, right? Like, we've all washed something new and had it shrink before. And so this is me realizing that I had made this mistake. So the real issue here is that the pieces from my initial purchase had been washed and therefore shrunk. Then I purchased more fabric to account for the additional lining pieces, but I did not wash this new fabric, which means it was not shrunk. And this means that if I sew all these pieces together into pant form and then wash them, they'll end up being different sizes from each other. So that could be a problem. Also, apparently, there can be chemicals left over in the fabrics from processing, so that's yet another reason you should wash raw materials before using them. So, you live and you learn, right? But honestly, none of this is really that big of a deal. I literally got over it so fast and went back to laughing at what I was watching because I had enough fabric to cut new pieces, and none of the fabric I'd already cut would go to waste because it could be used in the tops I'm making from this material too, so all is well. And as future Rachel, I can confirm that they did shrink and I needed to cut new pieces for the pants, and so I did that. So it's fine. Everything's fine. This is fine.
I did not want to get out of bed this morning, but I wanted to record something today. Maybe this will be the only thing I record, I don't know. So I let that like be my guide for the day because I felt the desire and the inspiration to record something today, but I didn't want to get out of bed. And honestly, like not that long ago, having the thought and the feeling of not wanting to get out of bed like would have been enough for me to not get out of bed. And like at many points in my life that would have been true, but I also have something to do today too, so that's like a motivator. I have my sketch writing class tonight. I have to finish writing my sketch, which I just got the idea for yesterday and only started writing it last night, but it's a shorter one. It's a shorter sketch. It's like a commercial parody. Kitties. And I'm gonna eat because I need to eat. I haven't eaten yet today. So I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna finish my sketch, and then I need to run some errands before class.
My sketch is dumb. It's done and it's dumb. I'll probably read some of it later. So you can see what I mean by it's dumb. It's silly, right? All sketches are silly. A few days before I found this class, where I saw someone post about this class, I was like asking ChatGPT how to get started in sketch writing because I'm interested in getting into like, I don't know, some kind of creative storytelling and maybe through like film in some way. I felt like it was a little bit of a sign for me to do this. It was a little bit of a whim that I signed up on, to be honest, and I was like a bit hesitant because I'm like, there's so much bad sketch comedy. Like there just is. There's a lot of really bad sketch comedy, so I'm like, do I even like this? Do I even want to do this? Like, is this even going to be enjoyable for me? But I've been like really liking it quite a bit, and it's like pushing me in different creative ways than I have been pushed in before, which is really cool. I'm gonna go into class now. Bye.
Look at that stupid barista with a stupid apron. Whoa, what a dick. Are you sick of people being asked? Do you seek vengeance for the wrongdoings of others but don't want to go to jail? Then the Humbler is for you. What did you say to that barista? I was just saying how stupid this barista looks. The Humbler is designed to threaten, put down, injure, terrify, or destroy Kaguya that think they're better than everyone. If you say anything mean like that again, I know where you live and you'll be paying for it. Get out of here, Buster. Pick up your cap on the way out. The Humbler is also portable. Take him on the road with you. Whoa, this guy won't give me any space. Do you get tempted to brake check people riding your ass on the freeway but don't want another neck injury? Doesn't he see how dangerous this is? The Humbler can take care of that too. I'm gonna get that guy. Whoa. Whoa. I'm glad that guy won't be bothering anyone else on the road now. Thanks, Humbler. It even works on family members that make snide remarks about you in front of everyone you know. A toast to Bobby, the best brother I could ever have. Maybe our loser brother Greg will finally grow up and actually do something with his life. Watch how the Humbler works in this situation. To the best brother I could ever ask for. It's like instant karma. Get your Humbler today for 10 easy payments of $99.99 and never worry about anyone being a d*** to you ever again. Well, that happened. Did you watch the whole thing? That's crazy. But honestly, I want to like shout myself out because I recorded that sketch the same day that I said I didn't want to get out of bed that day. And like that is like the power of the decisions we have.
Maybe you don't see this as worthy of a shout out, but as someone who's been dealing with mental health issues for over 20 years, sometimes when I find the motivation to do something, when I like didn't really want to do it or like do the day, it's something to celebrate. So this is me congratulating myself because I have struggled with this a lot in my life, and to be able to do it, I'm proud of myself.
Right? Like, I decided that I'm gonna follow my inspiration that day and use that as my motivation to like get through the day, right? Like to get started with the day rather. And then, like, after I left the house, you saw that my energy was like, okay, I'm alive now. And then when I got home from class, I was like, I'm freaking recording this sketch because I want to. Like, I'm gonna act this shit out and put it in my vlog. So you're welcome for that. Or sorry, I don't know how you feel about it. This is the end of the vlog now. This is it. It's over. There is going to be another one, so let's see what's going to happen next time.
In the next vlog, I start assembling all the pieces together, and what do you know? I make another mistake because this is just my life.
Hopefully, it doesn't look bad.
Will the mistake get fixed? Will the project work at all? Will I absolutely fail and fall on my freaking face? Subscribe to see what happens next, and we'll find out together. Check out the bloopers and outtakes from the Humbler sketch on Ko-fi. There's a link in the description, and there's also going to be some other BTS stuff there too, so go check it out. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.